Hey guys, Wise Gamer here, bringing you another indie game review. This time we're taking a look at Fortified, a game that came out at the very beginning of February here, and it is a pretty cool strategy tower defense game. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So Fortified, what is it? So basically it's described as an explosive strategy shooter by the developer. Basically what it is more of a third-person shooter with co-op elements up to 4 players if you'd like online. And you're in this like 1950s Cold War era where aliens are attacking Earth, and it's very like retro sci-fi, like War of the Worlds style type thing like that. It's tower defense in a sense, but it's more like Orcs Must Die, where you're a player on the ground, you get to shoot people, or shoot aliens I should say, as they come up and try to attack, and there's like these robots and automation bot type things and stuff like that that try to come up and destroy your rocket ship that has like the science on it that's going to save Earth from being able to fight the universe off, basically. So you get to pick one of 4 different characters. There is a agent, a rocket scientist, a spaceman, and a soldier, basically. And each one has their own like special weapons and abilities and unlockables. And as you play the game, you get experience to be able to upgrade your towers and your traps and turrets and things like that too, as well as your primary and secondary weapons, and you get a lot of cool abilities. Everyone has like an ultimate type thing and stuff like that too. Really a fun game. So I played it only solo. I didn't get a chance to play online, unfortunately, and there's no local co-op for it or anything like that, but really it probably wouldn't play off too well just because you really need as much screen real estate as possible. It's your typical tower defense. There's enemies that come in off the sky, so flying enemies, there's ground enemies, stuff like that. There are towers that will fight air enemies only. There are towers that will fight air and ground only, or ground only, air and ground combined, that type of thing. And it's really unique in a sense where as you play through these different ones, like I wanted to try out each person, so I did all 4 characters, and I think I got them all to level 3 or 4 now. Got a few hours of gameplay into it. And it's really quite a bit of fun. And the 4-player co-op, I could just imagine being even better as you get to work together with other people. I found that like maybe one person was better on a certain map, and then another person was better at this type of thing. So being able to combine stuff like the spaceman has like a freeze ray and freezing traps that freezes people in place, and then you take a turret that kind of like takes them out and blows apart the ice type thing to kill them. Where the soldier has like a lot more stuff like shotguns, and the rocket person has like a grenade launcher and stuff like that too. So they kind of combine each other's powers if you do the 4-player co-op and really get to take away this mechanical alien invasion type thing that's going on Earth. As the game plays out, there's a lot of cool story elements. Like I said, visually the game just looks amazing. They're doing that retro like 1950s comic book type thing where that sci-fi flair that you had back in the day where it was kind of like War of the Worlds from George Orwell, where aliens are invading, and what are they gonna do? And it's kind of like the beginning of The Incredibles, if you ever seen that by Pixar, where there's very much like that 1950s comic book type feel with the announcer and stuff like that. They kind of introduce each character as like, people say that he's a government agent, and they're talking about that type of thing, or he's a man from outer space, and all this type of stuff too. So it's really neat the way they did that. The audio is amazing in this game. I love all the sound effects. I love the music and the soundtrack. It really feels great, and it really immerses you into the game, and I just couldn't say anything negative about it whatsoever. Replayability wise, I say this is way off the charts. So I mean, yeah, there's 4-player co-op, even single player though, if you don't play online. It's so much fun. I mean, there's 4 different classes that are all very unique in their own way. Some share like maybe a primary weapon or something like that at the start, but as you go further down their tech tree, there's so many different things that they can unlock, and they all have their own strategy on how you need to play it. You might need to be a little bit more, I guess like more support type turrets and stuff like that, and as you place them down, and then other ones might have very offensive turrets and things like that too, or hard hitting turrets but they fire slowly versus really fast rapid fire but very low damage and things like that too. And then as you upgrade them, you get to upgrade different loadouts to where they have different mods and stuff like that too, and there's just so much that you can do in the game that I really think the replayability is there. There's a couple different game modes, and it's really quite fun. Overall, I can't really say there's much drawback at all. I wish there was local co-op, but at the same time, I think that's just me being biased because I've done a lot of local co-op games lately. I think that being in the online setting, having the full screen space to yourself to be able to really strategize and figure out what you want to do is perfect. I wish I had 3 friends that had this game so I can just play online and get on TeamSpeak with them, or Discord, or Ventrilo or something like that, and just start talking with them. Or even the in-game chat, there's in-game push-to-talk and voice activation as well. So all of that being said, it's really a great game overall. I'm sorry it took a little bit to get the review out here because it is something that came out at the very beginning of February, but I love this game. I think you guys will like it too. I'll have all the links down in the description. You can pick it up on Steam. And if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.